I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to Fire Dragon Friday, our late night edition. I hope you guys are doing good. I've got the lights down, I've got the candles on, and so we are ready to go here. I hope that the later time does not adversely affect anyone, but this is just something a little different we're trying tonight. So, in honor of Aries season, we're gonna turn the lights down and turn the fire up. Okay, guys? So, thank you everyone to who is out there in the chat already. I'm sure we will be having more folks coming in as the readings go on. Good to see Eric, Markers, and whoever is out there already. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not been here before, thank you and welcome. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I do invite you to always reach out and join the Dragon family. We love to have more folks join us always. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use, because I use quite a lot of different ones, or if you want to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information will be posted in the description box, and I will be getting timestamps up later on after we do these readings. So I hope everyone is doing well out there, enjoying your evening. Hey Moonchild, hey Fried King, good to see you in the chat, darling. So yeah, it's sort of a sleepy night here, but it's also just sort of like, let's turn the lights down and light our candles and get going doing these. I hope it's been a great week for everybody. There's definitely been so much shift of energy. We had that big full moon last week. So that's definitely got some things moving and underway. So today in our astrology, right now, as of now, we have a Scorpio rising here in Atlanta. The Sun and Venus are traveling along in the sign of Aries. Very fiery, very passionate, lots of new beginnings in relationships. Could also be lots of endings in relationships because Aries is a fighting spirit. And so if anybody's been, treating anybody badly, or somebody's been putting up with a lot of BS in a relationship, you could also see things coming to a quick end because that Aries energy will not put up with people treating them bad. So, in a lot of ways, it's like if a bad relationship is ending, that's a very positive thing. But I think this is also a lot of initiation of relationships as well. Keep in mind that Venus will be moving into the sign of very grounded, steady, earthy Taurus on the 14th. That's going to shift up our love energies quite a bit. This week, actually, just tomorrow, Mercury is leaving the dreamy, drifty sign of Pisces, and it will be heading into the sign of Aries as well. So we will have quite a week ahead with a lot of firepower. People will be mostly acting before they think, speaking before they think. They'll be very impulsive with what they express, whether it's aggressive, passionate, whatever it is, it's Mercury and Aries takes away the inhibitions. So don't be surprised if people, in some ways are more unvarnished, more truthful, more to the point. They want what they want and they're not afraid to express it at all. So just keep that in mind as we go into our week ahead, and that Mercury sign will be in Aries for, I think, the rest of the month. It might shift later, but I don't think it does because I just did all the 12 monthly readings for all the signs. So do check your monthly overview out. They were great. They were all really good. I enjoyed doing them. And so those are all posted. So check out your April overview for your sign or signs if you're looking at your moon or your Venus sign as well. So those are some of the big things that I would point out. Mars, of course, this week is still steady as she goes in the sign of Gemini. So, Gemini and Aries, they do work together well. And so, yet again, this to me just brings up the fact that people will be talking. They'll be expressing. I love the fact that Mars is in harmony with Venus this week. Check that out because, this creates what's called a sextile. You see this line right here and you see the little green star. That's a sextile aspect. And what that creates is a lot of windows of opportunity. So to me, this really helps to balance the divine masculine and feminine energies because we have Venus and Mars getting along. Yay! We love it when Venus and Mars are getting along. It's like when your parents are mad at each other and they're not talking. Yeah, well, this week they're doing good. So I really like to see that. It gives me a good feeling that, you know, there's a lot being expressed in our relationships, a lot of communication going on, and there's actually action being put into it. There's action, there's forward movement because of Aries energy. So also, you know, Gemini and Aries are both masculine signs. So they are more about getting stuff done. They just are. They're the ones that are like, let's not just plan and think about it, or maybe we've been planning and thinking about it for a long time. It's time to get going with it. So it's a very positive dynamic that we actually have going on for the week ahead between our Venus and Mars, our lovey-doveys. Yes. All right, guys. So let's get into some readings. Let's start with burning. We got to burn some things first. We're always going to burn some things. We're going to burn some sage. We're going to burn some sweetgrass. But we're not going to burn each other. Let's not burn each other. Get the energies cleared out. Get all of it feeling good in the house here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. This is good. Hello, hang 'em high. Hello, hello. I agree, Moonchild. Consensual burning is all right. Or sensual burning is all right. Yes, yes. We're having ourselves a little bit more of a sexy night tonight. Yes, we are. It's a sexy dragon night. It's a late night, passionate dragon, Aries season love readings. Yes, late night edition here, y'all. It works for me. I'm a very nocturnal creature. I enjoy staying up late. Don't even get me into the hot wax stories. I have some funny ones that I will keep to myself. Hey there, HP Lovecraft. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate your energy. All right, let's get some tuning forks going. I've got Venus, the Sun, and the heart chakra fork for us tonight. Always love doing these. They really, this to me, whenever my allergies are acting up, which is almost all the time, and I can feel it even now from burning the stuff, but I always like to do tuning forks because they are a really, really good way, you know, to clear your energy, clear your space, clear your cards without having to burn anything. I like doing both, but these work great. If you're somebody that suffers from allergies or you just can't burn things because it gets to your nose, get yourself a couple tuning forks. I recommend especially the Sun and the Earth are great. And all you gotta do, I'll show you how you do it. All you gotta do is just take your fork, take your deck of choice, sit on the, you know, sit it wherever you want it, and just place the tip of that vibrating tuning fork right on the deck. Just let it ground it out. Just let it clear it out. Yeah. And it works great. I do that a lot, especially if I'm like doing a big event, which I haven't done in a long time because of COVID reasons. But, you know, whenever I've done like tarot parties or something where you're doing just a lot of readings, you know, it's great to have those. Yeah, the other thing that's good to clear out a deck is you can knock on it. Sometimes you'll see me do that, you know, because that's an intention to just clear the energy. And then another way to do it is like selenite. Selenite is a great way to clear the energy of a deck as well. You can just tap that deck with the selenite. Selenite is a very clearing crystal. So yeah. Hey, Jesse Divine Time. Good to see you. There's a couple new folks here. I'm just going to look through. Scott Christian, good to see you. Have not seen you in the chat before. Thank you for being here. And Gwen, good to see you, babe, as always. So welcome, welcome. And hey there, David. Hey, I'm so glad to see some new folks and new faces coming in. It's so funny how I've said this before, but whenever I post pre-recorded readings, my subscriber numbers always go up. So you might, if you're looking at them as I am, they've gone up. They've actually gone up for the first time in a while. And then when I do live streams, I always end up losing subscribers afterwards. It's very strange. I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's some kind of weird YouTube algorithm thing, but it happens every single time. Post pre-recorded uploads, subs go up. Post lives, they go down. And that's why things just haven't been growing for a while for the channel, because it's like it'll go up, it'll go down, it'll go up, it'll go down, and it never really progresses greatly forward or backward. It's very strange. It's been in kind of a holding pattern for a while, so I have no idea. But you know, I think there's a lot of folks out there that are part of the channel that aren't subscribed, because I had a couple folks, I had shared a link to my videos on Twitter just yesterday, and I had a couple folks come back and say, oh, you know, as long as I've been watching you, I still wasn't subscribed, and they did. So that's, you know, I can't keep up with it. It's a roller coaster here in the YouTubeverse. So I hope everyone is doing great. We've got our sage smoke, we've got our sweetgrass, we've got our tuning forks going on, and aw, Jesse, yay, yeah, I am a fire dragon. I was born in the year of the Chinese fire dragon, and the hour of the dragon as well. So I am very dragony. I'm very, very dragony. That's why I named my channel this. I was like, yeah, it's a dragon place. So yeah, anybody that digs dragons is down to hang with us for sure. So we're gonna start out tonight with the fiery sign of Aries. It is super fire charged right now. Tomorrow Mercury goes into Aries as well, so we will have 3 planets moving along in the sign of Aries. On the 11th of the month, we will also have the new moon beginning in the sign of Aries, so that will be another power charged time. It really will. That weekend of the 11th will be very intense as well. So let's see what we've got. These are readings for love, guys. Yes, light the candles, turn down the lights, and let's see what we've got for love this week. Yes, this Friday is a love day. Friday is ruled by Venus. That's always why we do our love readings on a Friday night. Yes, yes. So let's see what we have got for us sexy Aries out there. Let's see what they are doing, how they are feeling, or what they should be aware of in love this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us whatever Aries needs to know for this week in their love life. Thank you so much, as always, for your assistance. Didn't this come up before last week for y'all? I'm not sure if it did. It came up for somebody, but we got the animals card here. I'm almost 100% sure that this came up for Aries last week. There's something to do with the connection of animal spirits, maybe pets, something in nature that's really connected with you, Aries, right now. You might meet somebody while adopting a cat or a dog. You might meet somebody walking their dog in the park and you strike up a conversation. There could be something very special that draws you to somebody or them to you, and you might connect over a mutual spirit animal symbol or something that's going on. But this is like such a nice energy, because animals to me show such unconditional love, right? So it could also be pointing to the fact that, you know, that's more what you're looking for. That's more what you're putting out your vibration for, is that kind of unconditional love, just like your beloved pets and animal guides show us. So that's an interesting card. I like that for the week ahead. So let's see what we have got for you in the tarot. Let's see, Aries, what we got in the tarot for you. We're going to start out with 3 cards from our Angel Wisdom deck. I have not been able to put this deck down since I got it. I absolutely love it. I used it for all the moon readings. I used it for all the monthly readings. It's so beautiful. Sometimes you get a hold of a particular deck that you just vibrate with, and this one has got my number. All right, Aries, let's see what we got for you. What you need to know in love and the tarot, please. Wow, very nice. Look at this. We're going to start out with the Chariot. There's our Cancer energy. To me, this is victory, it's success, it's moving forward, it's understanding your subconscious emotions and feelings on a deep, balanced level. Did we say that Mars is getting along with Venus this week? And Mars is your ruling planet, Aries. So when Mars is in tune with Venus, you're going to be feeling a lot better. You're just going to be feeling more social, more up, more friendly, more talkative, more energetic towards those means. So I believe that that's really taking you forward. And see, we have our little Cancer symbol right there up in the clouds, you know, and the reason this is a Cancer card is because, you know, Cancer is all about those deep subconscious emotions, and the Chariot is really successfully blending and balancing our deep inner emotions so that they guide us forward well, instead of it just running all over us and kind of destroying us with those emotions, because you know how that can be, you know, that can be. Let's clarify this card. We got the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah, did I say there's a lot of mental energy, a lot of talking, a lot of, you know, information coming at you? You may feel a little overloaded with emotion, or you may feel that people are, you know, bringing you a lot of information as well. Because to me, the Knight of Swords, that's somebody coming in nervous. That's someone coming in like, oh, I got so much to say to Aries. Or you might be saying, I got so much to say to them. And I might be kind of nervous to say it, but I got to say it. You know, and I think that this is a great week for that energy, because it's like people are starting to think, I've got to say what I really want, because if you don't say what you really want, you can't get what you really want. Even if you get turned down a whole bunch of times, you've got to keep asking for what you want, because eventually you're going to get it. All right, in the center, we have got our Death card. Yes, Aries, the release. This is a Scorpio rulership. So already you've got a couple water signs on this read. You got Cancer, you've got Scorpio. So you might be dealing with somebody that either is one of those signs or has a lot of that energy around them, because this is some intensity for sure. This is big transformations. This is endings that lead to new beginnings. There could be a release of situations or people that hold you back, again, from getting what you truly desire. The Death card is very powerful and very beautiful, because it really shows that the sun is coming out after those big transformations in your life. And look at this. Whoa. Okay, Aries. Holy cow. We got the Death card, clarifying the Death card. And to me, whenever I get a double up like this of cards, especially in a 6-card tarot reading, wow, this is intense. So Aries, expect a big transformation this week in your love life, in your emotional life. This is a deeply healing transformation that happens on a heart soul level. And a lot of y'all, you might be dealing with a Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Outcome card, very successful this week, is our 6 of Wands, one of my favorite cards in the deck. So to me, this is achievement, victory, recognized success, feeling on top of the world, wise choices that bring, you know, good outcomes. You could even be, you know, getting a promotion at work or doing something good just in your life in general. But as this relates to love, it doesn't get a whole lot nicer. Whatever you're doing this week, whatever kind of powerful release or what kind of information you're, you know, bringing in or giving out, it all turns out well in the end. So even if it's a little tense, don't take it too hard. Don't take it too hard, because it's not going to stay that way for long at all. This is just a nice moving through. We got another Knight on this. Have you noticed every single one of these cards that's clarifying is on a horse? Knight of Swords on horse. Death card, he's on horse. Knight of Cups is on a horse. Chariot's got the horse. You might be dealing with some horse spirit energy, you know? You pulled that spirit animal card. Maybe you should go horseback riding with your sweetheart. Yes, right? But the Knight of Cups, this is an emotional offer. Again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is a lot of water. It's a lot of water on this reading here, Aries. So this could be somebody making a move towards you, you making a move towards somebody else, definitely thinking about it. Boy, somebody or someone wanting a romantic success with you, you wanting a romantic success with them. Make sure to take your time out a little bit too. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Swords. So this to me is meditation, relaxation. Aries, you are that fighter. Oh, you're that warrior. So sometimes you do need to take that armor off and just chill. Just chill. Make sure you're getting some rest in between this. This could be an intense, super powered kind of week. You are making a lot of decisions as well with the Two of Swords. There's some Libra energy. There's some balancing action that you're doing here. But overall, I like this. There's a lot of forward movement feeling with all these darn horses coming up into this read. It's like you're on the move, on the move, on the move. Let's see what we got as an affirmation for you, Aries. And, ooh, we've got Felix Felicitas. Very nice symbol right there. I love that. Power symbol to create lucky, serendipitous events. So you could even, you know, draw that symbol, write it down, put it in your journal. But this is a symbol that is associated with bringing through happy events, things that just seem to work out very coincidentally in your favor. I would say that there's definitely the potential for these lucky kind of encounters and very profound, meaningful connections this week. I like it, Aries. It's intense. It's passionate. Definitely a sexy week. Definitely with that Scorpio energy being thrown in there. If you already have somebody, you know, this could be definitely the passion heating up this week, Aries. My goodness. Keep in mind, guys, you know, these readings are general and they are for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, in a long distance relationship. So just take them as they apply to your personal situation, always. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I like that, David. Yeah. I like my war movies. I grew up with a dad that was crazy about war movies, so you know. I'm into the war movies. All right, let's get into our next sign. Let's check out Taurus. Let's see, Taurus, what you got going on. Taurus, your ruling planet Venus is in Gemini right now. It is in harmony this week with Mars, which I really love to see. We will be entering Taurus season later this month. Venus will be moving into the sign of Taurus on the 14th, and we will have the Sun moving into Taurus on the 19th. So definitely coming up to your season as well. Taurus right now, this is a real time of processing, spiritual release, emotional release, clearing out any kind of old baggage that you need to, getting ready for some brand new beautiful beginnings. So I love to see that coming through for you. Let's see what we have for this week for you in your love and romance cards. Let's see what messages come through from Spirit, dear angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. Please show us our fabulous Taurus folks out there. What do you have for them? What do they need to know for their highest good in love and romance for this week ahead? Thank you so much. Boundaries. This energy has been coming up for you, Taurus, this boundaries energy. So, Taurus folks, I really think that you are putting down your foot. You are drawing that line in the sand. You are telling people that this is, you know, what I will accept. This is what I won't accept. So I think for my Taurus folks, my big advice with this card, if you're already in a relationship, and you feel like your boundaries keep getting crossed, it's time to reiterate those. And it may even be time to back off a little bit if they're not honoring that or they're not, you know, respecting your boundaries. If you're dating, if you're, you know, talking to new people, getting to know them, be very aware of what you will accept, what you won't accept, what's right for you, what's not right for you when it comes to your relationships, because this is a powerful card. And learning emotional boundaries to me is one of the strongest, most difficult, but most powerful things that we can do when it comes to our relationships of all kinds. So let's get into your tarot messages for this week, Taurus. Let's see what we've got. We're going to start out with 3 cards from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. We're going to clarify those as well. Please show us Taurus in the tarot for love. These, I can feel these, guys. These are oh, now if I was playing cards, I would have quite a hand here. We got 3 queens. 3 queens right off the top, Taurus. First queen, Fire Queen of Wands. Yes. Again, did we talk about putting those boundaries down? Did we see that fiery circle around her? There's our Fire Queen. There is our Leo Queen. There she is. Magical, sensual, passionate, generous, creative, dynamic, knows her worth, has her little black cat of magic and the esoteric sitting there right on her lap. So definitely going after what you want, definitely getting what you need, never underestimating your ability. Let's get a clarifier. Why is Miss Queen of Wands sitting here for you, Taurus? This is about, oh yeah. And that 2 of Cups. Oh yes, there it is. There it is. Fiery for a love reading. Check that out. So Queen of Wands is clarified by our 2 of Cups. So Taurus, you are all about getting honored, getting appreciated, getting loved in this relationship. It is an equal give and take. There could be healing of a relationship. There could be someone coming in this week saying, Taurus, I want another chance. And you've got to say, okay, but here's what I want. And I'm not going to go back on that. I'm not going to renege on this. These are my requirements. If you can meet those requirements, then we can talk. Then we can hang. All right. In the center, our second queen. We have 3 queens already on this reading. Queen of Cups is in the center. She is my Scorpio queen, and to me, she is very much about her boundaries emotionally, okay? This is a queen that is loving, sensitive, intuitive, psychic, perceptive, and she really sometimes doesn't tell everyone everything because this cup is closed, right? She got a lid on that cup. Only one in the cup suit that has that too. Only one that keeps a lid on the cup. That's why she's my Scorpio queen. She doesn't reveal everything. And so you might be in that position as well. You might be in that position. You know, you're not going to say everything that you're experiencing or everything that you're going through this week, Taurus, but you're feeling it all. I mean, you're doing some deep emotional dives. And I think that it really speaks to the fact that you do want somebody to share your deeper heart with, or in your relationships, you want to be able to really open that up. But again, she is a queen of emotional boundaries. She is a queen of emotional boundaries. And so yet again, this is coming up as a sort of like, you know, you've got to come in correct or I'm not going to deal with you. Yeah, and here we go. Listen into the moon. Look at what's connected to her is that powerful Pisces energy, Cancer energy, and then Scorpio. We've got some big time water here going on for you, Taurus. This is really about learning to honor and listen to your intuition. Yes, you got to listen to your intuition. So it's really about paying attention to what you feel, what you see. The moon and Scorpio energy can both bring in this feeling of being, you know, there being deceit or possibility of deception. And it's not so much that someone's tricking you. That's not it. It's that you feel like you maybe don't have all the information that you need, or things are a little cloudy or a little fuzzy. So give yourself time to feel through that and look through that. Third queen. We got 3 queens on this spread. Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like by the end of this week, you're really coming down to this grounded, balanced earth. She's my Capricorn queen. Some people call her the Taurus queen because they associate with her Taurus. I feel like the King of Pentacles is more my Taurus card and the Queen of Pentacles is more my Capricorn, because in the traditional tarot, she sits on a throne with goats on it. And that's Capricorn goats. She also is my little bunny rabbit queen, which really connects her to the earth and connects her to that feeling of abundance, balance, stability. It's a power card for you, Taurus, for all earth signs. It really is. And so to me, this is kind of you coming back down to earth, integrating the things that you learn through your love life, through your relationships this week, being practical about how you proceed. And this is definitely speaking to your ability to be grounded, sensible, balanced, you know, really paying attention to what makes you feel good. And honoring your boundaries is going to make you feel real good this week, Taurus. I just have a feeling. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. See, they're both sitting on that little throne. They're both sitting on that little goat throne with their coins. You know, Taurus, I feel like this could be a couple ways that this could manifest. The Four of Cups can sometimes be that feeling like there's somebody or something in my in my heart center that I just can't quite let go of. That's why she's holding that coin of worth close to the chest, right? So sometimes it could be someone that you're really contemplating this week going, I don't know, can I let them go? Or do I want to hold on to this and keep working at it? Because this is definitely the worker queen bee here. So it really is about your personal feelings. But the Four of Pentacles denotes that this could be someone that is hard for you to let go of. You just, you know, it's like for whatever reason, even if overall you feel like they're not that good for me, it's hard for you to let them go in that heart space. Underneath, look at this Six of Swords on the bottom. So Taurus, I do feel like this is a big focus of your week, is moving away from the drama, moving away from the chaos, going towards somewhere better, more peaceful, happier, that's more enjoyable. And the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, turning in your favor, Taurus. And you know Taurus is one of the signs that's represented in our big, beautiful Wheel of Fortune. So it definitely speaks to you. This is a powerful week. Honor your divine feminine energies, no matter how you align, male, female, it doesn't matter. This is a definite week of being in touch with that sovereign feminine energy, which is perceptive, intuitive, thoughtful, makes good decisions, thinks about things before they jump in. You know, for those of you that, you know, have somebody coming back into your life, you're really thinking it over. You're really giving this some thought, because you're feeling like if they don't respect my boundaries, no deal, you know. And that could be what broke the, you know, situation in the beginning, right? Is because they just wouldn't listen. It's like when you said, I need this, I want that, and they were just like, oh, I don't care, you know. So let's get into let's get into an affirmation for this Taurus. What an interesting week with our three queens on the spread here. The Mystic Star. Yeah, look at that. Harmony in the home, great friendships and relationships. Yes, I do feel like you're very focused on that. That is a big deal to you this week. That's a big deal to you this week, Taurus, is harmony, happiness, balance, just feeling good. Taurus, you guys don't want to fight. Y'all are ruled by Venus. You're my cows and my bulls. You want to hang out in the pasture with the wildflowers and the sun nice on your back, just chilling. That is not, you know, Taurus doesn't like the drama. They don't. They really don't. They don't like it. Yep. Old Ferdinand. Ferdinand the bull. That's what I think of when I think of Taurus. Oh, Ferdinand, hanging out, being peaceful, picking flowers. That's a happy Taurus right there. They try to raise them to be fighters. They're like, I just want to hang out and eat the grass. I don't really want to kill anyone. All right. right, let's see what we have got for our Geminis out there. Earlier, wow, the sky here is so clear, guys. I went outside and I was actually able to see the constellation of Gemini super, super clearly. I saw the Taurus constellation as well, which is really easy to find. He's off that top shoulder of Orion. And you can see that big bright red star Aldebaran in the Taurus constellation. And then Gemini, the two brightest stars in Gemini are Castor and Pollux, the two twins. So beautiful, beautiful evening for stargazing here for sure. Hey there, Colin. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you for that blessing. I appreciate that, my friend. So let's get into Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for your late night love reading. Let's see what we got, Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. and Mrs. and Mrs. My little twin stars. All right, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors. Let's see what we have for Gemini in love and romance for this week ahead. Bring through whatever they need to know for their highest good. Thank you so much. Oh, Gemini, you're letting go of something this week. There's some grieving. There's some, mourning. There's some space where you need to release, need to let go. But the big butterfly, beautiful, right up there of transformation, healing, and rebirth is hanging right above you. So I do feel, Gemini, it could be an intense week, because whenever you have this card, there really shows that there's something that needs to be healed or let go of. But it's also very positive because you're moving into a greater state of being. This week, Mars is in the sign of Gemini, and it is in harmony with Venus and Aries. So I do feel like there's a lot of opportunity this week to let go of things that you've needed to. Sometimes it's simply by speaking it or talking it out, because Gemini, you are such a communicative sign. And for you, when you talk things out, it brings about a lot of personal healing and growth. So let's get into your love reading. Let's get into your tarot cards and see what's coming through for romance this week. Keep in mind, these are for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, no matter what you're going through. Yeah, oh, I like this. This is a nice spread. Okay, so we're starting out with our Two of Pentacles. So this is about balance. It's about bringing more fun back into your journey here, Gemini. Sometimes it's working too hard, trying to balance between your love life and your work life. It may be a time when you've really got to you sit down and kind of think, how can I, balance my life to where I'm not just working and not getting to be with either my partner, my love interest, date, be social, etc. So that's a very important beginning. To me, again, the Two of Pentacles is very much about bringing some enjoyment back into your journey, especially if you've been really out of balance or working too hard. Or not working too hard enough, there's that too. But I would say most people work too hard. that's what I mostly see. Yeah, and this has been causing you a lot of grief, Gemini. Very interesting, because you had that grieving card in there. I think that this is really what's causing it. It's this life out of balance feeling this week. It's like, or maybe even if it's not you, maybe your person or your love interest is working so much that they don't have time to call, they don't have time to see you, and you're just really upset about this. Simple as that. You're just you're taking it hard. You're taking it kind of hard. The Page of Cups is in here. So this to me is a nice turnaround from this energy, because I think this is just exactly what you need. You need those loving messages. You need that sensitive, soft, romantic communication. That's that Page of Cups. That's, communication that is that's loving, that's regarding relationships. It could also be social invitations or events, heightened psychic ability. So very nice. I think that this is definitely, and the Page of Cups can bring in those apologies. So you might be receiving an apology this week as well, right? You might be having somebody say, Gemini, I'm so sorry. I've just been so busy, XYZ. You know, but I really miss you and I'd like to see you soon. That's what I would hope for this situation. King of Wands. Yeah, so Gemini, you know, sometimes you have to take the initiative, or they will. This is some strong Aries energy here, so you could be dealing with an Aries. Also could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But, you know, to me, this is just a feeling of, I know what I want. I want to talk to you. I want to have good energy with you. And it's very nice. It's very positive. Oh, Ms. Mindful, thank you so much for that that blessing, sweetheart. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for your generosity. And in the outcome this week, we have the Knight of Fire. They have that fire knight, the Knight of Wands. It's that Sagittarius energy of moving forward. So the feeling that I have this week, Gemini, you may start out feeling really bummed about love or relationships or something that's going on because you have that grieving card, you have that Nine of Swords. There's something that's kind of out of balance. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of conversation, some kind of communication that's going to clear things up, like a lot, you know, because of the King of Wands and the Page of Cups there. And I think that it will give you what you need to be able to move forward, however it is that you need to. Interestingly enough, that's a Sagittarius card, and Sagittarius is what rules your universal relationship house. So you could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, is very possible, but overall what I feel is that this will get your love life moving forward again. It'll get that energy kicking. It just feels great. It feels good by the end of the week. It really does. Yeah, look at this. Oh, that's so perfect. So Gemini, we've got the Three of Cups on that Knight of Wands. I think however this works out, whether you like, you know, really have that heart to heart with someone and you just let them go, or they give you what you need and you say, yes, we're on, we're doing this. It just makes you feel happy. You're calling up your friends being like, I got what I want. Or you're going out with your friends, seeing your people, having a good time, maybe even staying in and just, you know, talking to them on video chat and just really enjoying that celebratory space. I love it. I love it. Three of Swords on the bottom, Gemini. I'm telling you, for a lot of my gems, you are definitely working on healing some broken heart feelings. Absolutely. This is recovery. This is healing. I love the imagery, you know, of the angel, you know, helping to heal this person's heart, because that's really what it's about. This is about you getting some heart healing this week on the situation. And the Page of Pentacles, that's another little adventurer card there in the tarot. Absolutely. And I do feel like you're moving past that. You're moving past that, because this Knight of Wands, I think no matter what your outcome is this week, you're just gonna you're gonna feel like either I've let something go and I feel so much better, I'm happier, I'm ready to move on and enjoy life, you know, or this relationship gets healed and you feel great too. So it could be either way depending on your situation. But it's nice. It really is. Honor your emotions this week, Gemini. Say, speak, do what you need to, cry it out, talk it out, whatever it is, because once you do that, you're going to feel so much better, so much better. So let's get an affirmation card on this reading for you. And the card of Spirit. A balanced spirit. Did we say we need balance? Look at that. Look at that. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. So yeah, absolutely. Remember to tune in with your spirit guides, with your angels, with your ancestors. They're absolutely listening to you this week, and they're going to help you. They are going to help you, Gemini. I actually really like this reading because it's very clear. It's like it really takes a good direction. It takes a good direction. But it is the result of clearing some old crud out. Gotta air it out. It's spring cleaning time. I felt that today. I was like, it's spring cleaning time. All right. And we are into Cancer. Let's see what our Cancer folks are doing out there. Our fabulous crabs, our crustaceans, scuttling around on the beach. Under the light of the moon. Yes, under the light of the moon. That's all about Cancer. All right. So Cancer, I would say that, this might be more challenging times for you guys in some ways. Hey there, Shanta. Good to see you, babe. Oh, great to see you. So I would say that, Cancer, because Aries season can be a little bit challenging for you. No doubt you may be feeling the pressure. You may be feeling a little bit of that crunch, especially as it comes to your love life. But don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to shift. It's going to shift because as we head into Taurus season in just a little while, it's going to get a lot nicer for you. It'll help. But right now, you're kind of getting a little fire lit up under your crab shell. You are, because Aries is a square to your sign, and it's one of the more challenging energies that you deal with. That and Libra. So let's get into your love and romance cards for this week, Cancer. Let's see what messages we have from Spirit. Dear angels, ancestors, beings of light, please show us our beautiful Cancers out there whatever they need to know in regards to their love and romance life, no matter whether they are single, coupled, or in separation. Please show us what you have for them. Messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Aw, see? Cancer, it's not all tough. We got the love card coming out there for you this week. Yes, so it is a keyword of love. Being more loving to yourself, being more loving to others. I love that this card, it feels like the rose quartz. It really does. It has that like beautiful sort of unconditional love feeling around it. So you might want to work with some rose quartz this week. Cancer, but that is a super loving vibe coming through for your week ahead. So can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. That's that's a nice thing to start out with. So let's get into your tarot messages. Let's start with 3 from the Angel Tarot for Cancer for their love life this week, please. Wow. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Starting out with the 2 of Cups. So it is kind of a romantic week for you. There could be some fires of passion stirring up. This is, to me, that energy of falling back in love all over again. This is healing that goes on between 2 hearts, especially if you've been, in arguments or you've had a miscommunication or something hasn't gone right. This, to me, is coming back together and getting what you need. Yeah, this is a very healing card. The 2 of Cups is a very, very heart healing card. So let's get a clarifier on this 2 of Cups for Cancer. 6 of Swords. Aww. So Cancer, if y'all have this, I'm feeling a total vibe of like some of y'all have been in an argument with someone. There might have been a miscommunication, wires got crossed, something didn't go right, and this is a week where it's like both of you come back together and it's like, will you forgive me? Will, please, or apologize to each other, and it's like, let's move on. Let's let this go. We don't need to hold on to it. Let's leave the troubled waters behind. Let's get in our boat together and head on over to our paradise island. Yes. So head into the peaceful waters. This is a beautiful energy of heart healing and leaving behind old conflicts, old troubles. Right in the center, we have the strength. So it really is, it's partly as a result of you growing as a person, because to me the strength card is all about the heart. It's a heart ruled card. It's a Leo card. We got a big old lion on there. She's putting a crown on that lion too. He's like, yeah. And so to me, Cancer, this is about you really feeling like, your physical incarnation and your spiritual alignment are really coming together and you're feeling a lot better. Like this to me is courage, it's confidence, it's personal power, but portraying that with kindness and compassion. Again, this can be a card of forgiveness, a card of blending and forgiving and understanding that not everyone is perfect. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes, and sometimes people just need some grace, including yourself. Look at this. Oh, Cancer. This is like an incredible reading. Incredible reading. 10 of Cups on top of that Strength card. Woo! Yeah, can you feel the love tonight? I'm singing from the Lion King there. This to me is powerful. So Cancer, I feel like you're learning a lot this week. When you're really coming from that higher vibration and you're being forgiving, loving, warm, boy, it manifests in such a positive outcome because, you know, 10 of Cups is like the ultimate bliss. This is the happy home, the happy love, the happy marriage, everything feeling good, a rainbow of blessing above you. Outcome for the week is the Moon card, and this is one of your power cards. Totally where your power card is, Cancer. Because even though this is a Pisces card, technically, we got our little Pisces symbols here, but you know, you're ruled by the moon, Cancer. So whenever I see that, I of course think of Cancer as well. So to me, this is really, again, Pisces is that unconditional love, unconditional giving, listening to your intuition, paying attention to signs from the divine, let go of fears. The revelations will make things clear to you this week. Boy, I'm getting goosebumps. I am getting like chills all over from this read. I'm no joke. Woo! And the Knight of Wands, Oh, this is great. I mean, to me, that's that forward movement energy. Sagittarius, right? It's like, look at the bigger picture. Go on the adventure. Don't stay stuck in the here and now. You know, look around you to say, where do I want to go? How do I want to get there? There's no reason to stay stuck in bad feelings or feeling down this week, Cancer. To me, this is a forgive and forget energy. It's an unconditional love energy. For those of you in a relationship, it could be getting a lot stronger. You could be having that heart-to-heart where you really, you know, decide mutually to let go of these conflicts or, you know, just agree to disagree, right? You know, and you just say, it's all right. You know, it's no big deal. Look at what's on the bottom is the 10 of Wands. Look at that. That's the end of a burdensome cycle right there. That's the end of a difficult cycle that's really been weighing on you for a long time. Ah, the Moon card again. Could also be the end of confusion, right? The end of confusion, the end of lack of clarity and not knowing what's up. This is a great read. This is like, wow, Cancer, so far, this is a great reading for tonight. Holy cow. Let's see what we've got in the affirmations for you. Let's see what we got for Cancer, please. We got fire. Straight up. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Go get it, Cancer. Go get it. And the new moon is coming. The new moon is coming in Aries on the 11th. You may feel this, you know, really kicking you even stronger on that day and after that day. Holy hell, that was amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful reading, Cancer. Liked it. I'm going to stay in the energy of that for a minute. That was great. How are y'all doing out there? We got a nice group. We got a good group tonight. I ought to do these late night readings more often. We got a lot of late night crew. We got our no sleep gang. We got our insomnia gang out there. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. All right, Leo. Don't know if we have Leos in the house tonight, but we are gonna read for our Leos. Yes, yes, yes. Lions and lionesses, let's see what's coming through for you guys. Leo, you're actually getting some good activations this week planetarily because we are in Aries season. They are a fellow fire sign to you, so this is actually a very dynamic time of year. Venus is getting along with Mars. Venus and Mars are both getting along with your sign, so I'm feeling a lot of positivity all around for y'all. Let's get into Leo's messages for love and relationships this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, what do you have for our beautiful Leos out there? What do you need to tell them for their highest good in their love life? Please show us Leo. Thank you so much. Ooh, Leo, are you bringing in the justice? All right, balance, harmony, things being restored to order and equilibrium. You could be dealing with a Libra or have some Libra in your chart as well. But many times I think justice brings righted wrongs, things being restored to order. Sometimes it's about making decisions. Sometimes it is about making those decisions this week, Leo. All right, let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got. Dear Leo, what do we have in the tarot for you for love? Oh, okay, Leo. We got 4 of Wands starting us out. So this is a nice fiery energy. This is about happy home, celebratory energy. It can be a soulmate or twin flame card as well. So for all of you that are dealing with someone that you feel that level of connection, good for you, because that is coming through very strong. If not, you are definitely working on creating the kind of environment that really reflects that energy. You know, this is a home card, and it is about creating a happy home environment no matter where you may be. Let's clarify this 4 of Wands. Page of Cups. Ooh. So Leo, you may be really in a strong time right now where you might be really connecting with them, or they're connecting with you with this Page of Cups. Pages are always, you know, messengers. They're the messengers of the tarot. And so when it comes to that, they're picking up the fishy phone. They're picking the little fishes coming out of that phone. And they're going to, you know, talk to you, or you're going to talk to them. And so if you are in a relationship like this, you may be talking about, how are we going to get together? How are we going to create a home together? Shall we create a home together? What kind of energy do we want to bring into a home? If you're already living with them, it may be, you know, home renovations, home repairs, fixing up a special room in the house, things like that. Page of Cups can also bring in apologies. It can bring in apologies. So if there's been any kind of miscommunications or anything kind of wonky, it can bring that kind of energy in as well, where you really start to heal that. That's a nice, nice connection. These are beautiful. So right in the center, we have our Queen of Pentacles. There she is, our Capricorn bunny queen. Yeah, so you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could also be dealing with a water sign. I can see water or earth here. Some very strong Virgo energy coming into this reading as well. Virgo, Libra, water signs, yeah. So here we go. This is about stability. This is about really working on something on a tangible manifest level. Tangible manifest level going on here, Leo. You know, and this is really, you know, kind of that need to be generous with each other, patient with each other, making a practical plan. Oh yeah, let's see what we've got clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. Why is this here for Leo? Sensible approach to love. That's what I'm... Yeah, did I say that there was some choices? There's some decisions going on for you, Leo, this week with that 2 of Swords. Definitely time to make a choice. It may be something you've been procrastinating about for a while, maybe putting it off. The reason I say, you know, we had the Justice card, then we got the 2 of Swords. Both of these are Libra energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra, and they can be indecisive like no tomorrow. Like you could be really saying, we need to make a choice about them. They're like, I don't know, I gotta weigh both, I gotta da 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 da. Or it could be you. So it's really time to take off the blindfold. It's time to make those decisions and make them on a practical level, because they have to make sense to you on a grounded, manifest, sensible perspective. So on the outcome, we got that Virgo power card. We got the Hermit coming in. You may need a little time to yourself by the week's end, Leo, for whatever reason. This is definitely getting clear on your priorities, especially when it comes to personal health, healing, well-being, knowing what your personal truth is. If you've been undecided about a situation or a person, you might really have to say, hold up, give me a minute. I need to check in with myself, because this is really, you know, seeking the light, seeking the truth, seeking the highest truth for that Hermit card. Virgo energy. It's about health, healing, habits, routines. Might be a little time out in a love relationship sometimes, you know, just sometimes. Not for everyone, but for some. You know, where you say, I just need a minute. I need a minute to kind of check in with myself. Maybe talk to a spiritual counselor, a mentor, good friend that can help you out, to really make sure you're doing the right thing. Yeah, because this is bringing a birth to new beginnings. We've got the Page of Wands. So this is messages about, you know, new vitality, new projects, new starts, happier energy, much more joy coming in. And, you know, Leo, you are a joyful sign. If you're not in a place of, you know, relative happiness and harmony, there's something off, because Leo is a happy sign. They really are. They're not like us Capricorns who are all grumpy and old half the time. Leos are up, you know, they're up. So Queen of Cups on the bottom here. This is about emotional boundaries, understanding what you need within. That's my Scorpio queen, so you know she's going to really do what's right for her. 10 of Pentacles. This is what you're contemplating this week. And when it comes to love, it's like, you know, wanting this really nice outcome, this really good outcome. But the 10 of Pentacles is also the Pentacles. It's earthy. So it's like you don't just want the love here, Leo. You want the practical freaking plans. You want something you can take to the bank. You do. There's definitely that earthy energy. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit. It's not enough to just have the butterflies and have the flutter in the heart. You know, that's all. That's great and all. That's great and all. But we got to make some solid choices and not be, you know, stuck in a feeling of complacency or, you know, putting things off or procrastination. Very nice. Very nice reading, Leo. Let's get into an affirmation for you. Prosperity. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Prosperity for you, Leo. A prosperous business with riches and success. See, you are focused. You're focused on a balance. You're focused on a balance this week. That's why that Justice card was coming in. That's it. It's like on one hand, yeah, we got love, and the other hand, we got money. And we got to balance them. We got to balance them. You know, Leo, I think you're definitely more about your heart. It's not all about money for you, but you know that it's like we need basics to be taken care of so that, you know, we don't have to worry so much. It's just, you know, just the practical side of it. You don't have to explain it to me. I'm a goat. I'm a Capricorn. We know that's important. We're like, you know, love is good, but I got to take care of my business. I'm feeling that for you, Leo. I'm feeling that for you. You're like, love is great, but you got to work too, buddy. If you want to stay, you got to work. You got to put in the energy for me. That's right. All right, guys, let's see what we've got next. We're going to do Virgo. Let's see how my Virgos are doing. We had a big Virgo card come up on that Leo reading, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, Virgo, if you got a Leo, you're in trouble. All right, Virgo, here we go. Let's see what we have for my beautiful Virgos out there. Oh my goodness, it's a fiery time here, Virgo. I know. It may be a little rough and rowdy these days for Virgo. It might be pretty wild for y'all. We are shifting out of Mercury into from Pisces to Aries tomorrow. And so that is your ruling planet. You will definitely notice the energy is not going to be as sleepy or dreamy. Mentally, it will wake up quite a bit when Mercury goes into Aries. It really changes it up a bit. So Virgo, this is going to be all about your love life, your relationship life for the week ahead. Getting some themes, some energies, information. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Virgos out there. What do they have coming up this week for them in their love life? Show us whatever they need to know for their highest good. Thank you so much. And Virgo, yes, you deserve happiness. I love to see it. Yes, and I love the little butterfly symbology there. It really shows some transformation going on. And I do feel, you know, over this last month for you, things might have been kind of sleepy, kind of difficult. We went through that Pisces season, and that is, you know, kind of that balancing act for you, Virgo. So this is nice. This is nice to see. It's a week of greater joy, greater happiness in the area of love. So let's see what we have in your tarot messages. Let's get it. And it's really also to focus on your happiness, right? It's one of those things that I always say many times, happiness is a choice. It's a choice. Let's get into it. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. So Virgo, I do think it's going to be a week where you feel like you've really got to stand up for yourself a lot. And it may be in love, it may be in work. The Seven of Wands is very like that stand my ground, you know, drawing that fiery line, you know, in front of you and saying, you will not cross this boundary. You will not mess with this. I'm, you know, you're feeling very certain of yourself. You might really be defending certain viewpoints or certain things to your loved one. Yeah, you might be saying, no, I'm right about this. Or you might be really insisting, no, this is what I want. I'm not going to renege on that, you know. So I would say that this is definitely a fiery, feisty week. And it's definitely one of those weeks where you should choose your battles wisely, because not all arguments are worth having. I'm just saying, right? You know, some arguments are just, they're not a big deal. Don't blow things out of proportion this week, Virgo. But also stand up for yourself if you need to. Have confidence. You could challenge people in power. That's a strong week. But choose the battles wisely, especially when it comes to matters of the heart this week. Let's see what we've got clarifying. Why is this Seven of Wands coming in for Virgo? What's it around? Okay. Could be dealing with a Pisces, and it could have been from this Pisces energy too, because the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is our ruler of Pisces, so there is that up and down energy. You could be frustrated with somebody this week that just seems like they're not going to move or not make a decision about you or towards you. That could be for some of you for sure. But to me, this is about coming through a difficult time, coming down out of that hangman's tree, getting rid of complacency and putting things off or seeming to put things off. This is why I say be careful with the arguments, because, you know, there's a possibility that the person that you're with is legitimately going through a really difficult time, because, you know, this Hanged Man is very much about going through a real spiritual or emotional trial by fire. They're really going through something. So if that's true, I mean, that's really what they're going through. Don't be too hard on them. Speak your mind, say what you need to say, but don't be too hard on somebody, because they might be fighting a bit of a tough battle, and so might you. You know, if you're going through that, don't be too hard on yourself either. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Right in the center, we do have our Lovers card here, Gemini. Sorry, this is a Gemini card, but Virgo, this is a Gemini card. That is our communication energy in that Lovers card. It's decisions that need to be made. And because Archangel Raphael is the ruler of the card on this particular deck, to me it's about love and heart healing as well. Yeah, very beautiful. Very beautiful to get that in a love reading. So it's about embracing true love, true friendship, making choices from the heart. And I think this is giving you as well a good chance to recover from hard times or illness or difficulty. Ooh, these are flipping around. And we got the Three of Pentacles. So there's a real three energy to me because Gemini's the third sign and here we got our three. So this really is about joining forces together, coming together to create something that's healing, beautiful, stable. You could be asking for advice from somebody, you know, who's experienced to help you along with the process. But this is definitely working together to create greater peace and more structure and stability where you kind of have that refuge, you know, whether it's physical or metaphorical. On the outcome, we have that Six of Pentacles. I love to see it. So, you know, Virgo, to me, this is such a Taurus Libra card. It's really about balance, reciprocity, equal give and take, the good that you do coming back to you. To me, it is, you know, making sure that you're taking care of yourself as well as others, right? It's not just always about their happiness, it's about yours too. It is. So let's get a clarifier on that Six of Pentacles. And we have the Chariot here, Virgo, very strong Cancer energy card. I really like that. So to me, this is about moving through, getting through to the next level. It's about healing the two sides of yourself, healing yourself from that subconscious balanced place. So really have a lot of balance back and forth by, you know, moving through your subconscious emotions, getting in touch with those feelings, you know, really being empowered. So Virgo, you may have a Cancer in your life. You may have a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces. You know, these are coming up very strongly on this deck, as well as Libra and Taurus. So you got a lot of good energy here. But to me, I feel like you're really moving forward in a more balanced way. That's what that really feels like, and really encouraging and insisting on relationships that are an equal reciprocity, right? It's like an equal give and take, right? It's oh, what did we say? Ah. Right on the bottom, we have got the Justice. I'm sitting here talking about equal reciprocity, equal give and take. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is all about it. Yes. Virgo, what a Libra week for you. Yeah. You've got to have balance this week. It's really, you know, it's like you've got to take care of your own happiness. You can't make other people happy if you're not taking care of your own happiness and well-being. And this to me, I mean, because the Lovers card is right in the center, this is dealing so much with, you know, a personal relationship. It truly is. And, you know, Virgo is one of those signs, just like Pisces, that tends to just give till it bleeds. They really do. They're not they're not so self-centered. They're just not. They don't think about it very often. And so it's really important that, you know, you keep enough for yourself. You keep enough love and energy and good intention for yourself, as well as giving it to others. That is coming through this reading. Oh my goodness, so strong. But, you know, it's not a bad week. It's not a bad week at all. I feel like it's really important for you to take responsibility for your own happiness this week. It's not about expecting others to give, you know, to give you your happiness, and not about others expecting you to give them theirs. Yeah. Wow. Eight of Wands. It's moving fast. This is a fast moving week. There's a lot of information coming at you very quickly. Sometimes this is very passionate messages coming towards you. So it feels good. It feels really good, Virgo. But it's important to balance this week. Important to balance your happiness along with the happiness of others. It's kind of momentous. It feels really nice. Let's get an affirmation on this for you. And we have our time to shine. I love it. Yes. This happiness card feels like a time to shine, right? It's very bright, colorful. And so for you, creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. So Virgo, yeah, shine your light bright this week. Work on your happiness, because the happier you are, the happier your relationship is going to be. That's for sure. And if you're a single Virgo, that's how you'll become more attractive. It's always true. It's like, you're going to draw more good people with a higher vibrating frequency. That's for sure. Yep. That's right, Moonchild. Aw, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yes, it is, Lori. I agree. Oh my goodness, that's for sure. Yes. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, guys. I will be right back in just a second. We got to get into our second half of the evening. All right, guys, halftime. Halftime. All right. Yay, guys. Let's get into it next. Let's go check out Libra. I hope my Libras are doing awesome. This is definitely a powerful time for Libra because, we're in Aries season, and all that Aries energy really ramps up your personal relationship house, because that Aries energy highlights that house for you. So it really is. It's like, relationships are turned way, way, way up for Libra right now. So let's see what we've got for you this week, Libra, in your love and relationship life. Let's see what's coming through. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Libras. What messages and information do you have for them for their highest good in their love and romance life? Thank you so much. Oh, Libra, you're in there with Taurus this week. You got the boundaries going on. So, like I said, for them, this is a week of really putting down firm lines, firm boundaries in your love life. So whether you're single, coupled, in separation, whatever your situation is, like, it's very important to be aware of those. And I would say that Libra, you are a sign that sometimes struggles. I think all of us struggle with boundaries, but Libra, you really do, because you are such a people person. You are such a kind of soul that really loves to try to please people and make them happy and bring peace and balance and diplomacy into situations. And this is really important because sometimes you gotta put your foot down. You gotta draw that flaming circle around yourself and just say, you know what? This is what I need. This is non-negotiable. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stick to my standards. You gotta stick to your standards. A lot of times, Libra will do the Pisces thing where, you bend to please someone else, and before you know it, you're bent out of shape. They got what they want and you don't. And that's not okay. That's not okay. So Libra, let's get your tarot messages on this. Oh my goodness. We're gonna start with 3 for love and romance for this week for Libra. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Page of Pentacles. We are starting out with Libra. So to me, this is my little adventure of the tarot. Absolutely starting something new, thinking about your investment opportunities, especially when it comes to your love life or your relationships. You're really kind of thinking, it's like, I got a lot to offer. I've got a lot to give. And I want to choose wisely. Like, I want to choose wisely, but you're really considering, going on that journey, doing something new. I love that she's sitting here with a bunny rabbit on her desk. That's my kind of gal, I have a bunny rabbit on my desk. This is somebody as well, that's really embarking upon perhaps a new career, new position, new job, new course of study. That's just a side message as well, on addition to the love message around that. So let's see what we've got on top of this. Yeah, I mean, you could even be meeting somebody this week, at school, at work, on, a journey that you take while you're traveling. That can come into this card as well. Nine of Wands. You've been working hard, Libra. You have. This Nine of Wands to me is all about somebody who is very strong, resilient, determined. They're not giving up. You may feel that you're right on the corner of some really difficult cycles coming to an end as well, and you're just really working to punch through the last of those. Yeah. I feel like this is a very, this is a more self-focused week. That's what this one is feeling like to me. In the center, this is also a strong work card. This is community effort. This is you coming together with others to create something really beautiful that benefits everyone. So that's a very nice energy. Yet again, this could be something where you meet people, or, for my single Libras, you find somebody that, you just really click with when you're out there just doing your thing, doing your work. Because this is community work coming through, the Three of Pentacles. And our Page of Pentacles is coming out yet again. Look at that. Look at that, Libra. So, wow. I mean, this is coming up twice. And we're only pulling, 8 cards in total here on this read. So when you've got 2 of them that are the same, that's definitely something I'm looking at. So I think, yeah, okay, Laurie, she says she's living at work. So, that could be very possible, Libra, that you may just be really, really busy, because this is a lot of work. This is a lot of effort. For those of you, that are in school, going back to school, taking a course of study, that is really a big energy for you this week. And like I said, the Page of Pentacles is an adventurer card of the deck, even though it's earthy energy, which we think of, often as being more stable and movable, practical. But she's got her walking shoes on. She's got her backpack ready. This is the card of adventure. It's the card of a beginning, because she's got that pentacle and saying, I've got this energy. I've got these resources. I've got basically like, I've got this seed to plant in the ground that is going to go somewhere. And I really want to put it in the right place. I want to put this towards the right person, right? Outcome card of the week is our King of Swords. Air energy, Aquarius energy, the master strategist, the master planner. This to me is you being intelligent, impartial. You know, you may be detaching a little bit emotionally this week from situations and from relationships a little more than usual, because you really want to get clear about where you're going in life and what you want out of it. And this is getting into those boundaries as well, Libra. Yeah, you are setting those boundaries. You're making sure that you're doing what's right for you. I would also say the King of Swords, sometimes, you know, you might be a little emotionally unavailable. You might just be like, no, no, not right now. Or someone else might be that way with you. This is overall, though, to me, you're really focused on you. And I won't say that that's a bad thing, because Libra, you're such a relationship sign that usually you're very focused on the other. This is a week where I feel you're more focused on yourself and doing what's right, no matter whether you're single, coupled, separated, whatever the situation is. You know, it's like you're really focusing on your work, your course of study, getting something done, connecting with people that can help you along that path. And look, oh, big power for you. There's your power card. There's the Justice card, Libra. That's your card. So that is sitting on top of this King of Swords. And I really feel when it comes to your love life this week, you're doing what's right for you in a big, big, powerful, wonderful way. I love that. So, you know, Aquarius energy, Libra energy, this is very much in harmony, air sign, you know, so to me, it's all about, you know, independence, freedom, liberation, balance, harmony, and equilibrium. Beautiful. So on the bottom, we do have the moon. We do have the moon. So as well, I mean, I think that you're really listening to your own emotions through this process. You're weeding out things that have been confusing in the past. Knight of Cups. Aw, so, you know, like, there could be somebody coming towards you this week, or you're coming towards them. It's definitely on the periphery. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces person. Could be Cancer, Scorpio. There could be a water type sign, a really empathetic, intuitive person in your periphery that's kind of like, hey, Libra, hey. I know you're busy, but hey. I get a feeling no matter what your relationship situation is this week, Libra, you're very focused on getting some stuff done. You're really focused on that. And I think once you've got that kind of well in hand, you'll open yourself back up a little bit more to socializing and romanticizing. But right now, you're real laser focused on where you want to go next. Page of Pentacles twice on this. Wow. And we have the affirmation for you of healing. So I really do. It's like, this is a good week. This is a really good week, because what you're really overall focused on is your personal healing, your personal health and well-being and balance. And you know that if you're out of balance, you can't have that healed feeling. So true healing of the mind, body, and soul. This is nice. Yeah. Really good. You do what's right for you, Libra. And if they can't be patient and wait for you to do your thing, they can take a hike. I don't think they will, but I'm just saying. Yep. Because once you've met a good Libra, you don't want to let them go. You just don't. They're such good folks. They're some of my best friends. Even though Capricorns aren't supposed to get along with Libras technically, like, I swear, Libras are some of my very, very, very best friends. They're just so good. They're just the best. They're always there for you. They truly are. Scorpios are pretty awesome too, though, I'll say. I've got some fabulous Scorpio friends. So Scorpio, I hope you're doing great out there. It is time for your reading. I hope you are doing wonderful. This is definitely a very fiery, very flashy, fiery week. We have 3 planets that are going to be in the sign of Aries for this week. And Scorpio, I always do say that Scorpio energy is somewhat connected to Aries energy. And for the reason that before the discovery of your current ruling planet, Pluto, Scorpio was traditionally ruled by Mars. Yes. Traditionally ruled by Mars. Yes. So Scorpio, you do have that connection with our Aries. Let's see what we've got for Scorpio, please. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what we have for love and romance, what they need to know for their highest good for our beautiful Scorpios out there. Any messages and information that they should see. And Scorpio, we have some reconciliation on the horizon this week. I could definitely feel that there was some stuff going on with Scorpio in their monthly April reading. You know, where there's kind of this energy back and forth, but this is a week where I think some things start to get connected, reconnected, back on track. So whether this is somebody, you know, from the past that wants a second chance, whether this is an ongoing relationship where, you know, there's been a miscommunication or some kind of conflict, to me this is a healing week. This is a coming back together week. For my single Scorpios, you know, you may be feeling this energy in other ways. Like you may be, you know, meeting somebody that it's sort of like it reconciles something within yourself that you've needed to feel for a long time. So let's see what we've got in your tarot reading. Let's see what we've got in the tarot messages for your love life this week, Scorpio. We're using the Angel Wisdom deck and clarifying with the Modern Witch deck. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, Scorpio, I'm feeling good about this one for you. We were starting out with this Eight of Swords. So to me, this is a card that says time to free yourself on that intellectual level, on that mental level. If you've been feeling stuck, helpless, trapped, a lack of self-confidence, a lack of feeling like you can move through to the next level, that is coming up. Very important to go ahead and take action. Take that blindfold off, cut through those bonds that have been holding you back. This is about self-liberation starting this week out. So, you know, there could be something in a relationship that you felt were really held back from, or you were really getting in your head over it or overanalyzing it. It's time to free yourself of that burden this week. Yeah, there's a lot of mental, emotional confusion that starts the week out. Look at that. 7 of Cups on top of the 8 of Swords. So to me, this is definitely about, you know, a feeling of being stuck that's been brought about by maybe too many decisions, feeling overwhelmed emotionally, not knowing which choice is correct. Oh, yeah, that has not been fun. That has not been a fun energy, but it really is all about you and your power to transform that this week, Scorpio, because we've got the Magician coming in next. This is strong. Virgo and Gemini energy really relates back to the mind. So to me, it's like if you could say that the Eight of Swords is that negative use of the mind, then the Magician is the most powerful and the highest use of the mind. So to me, this is really saying that you have what you need to manifest success. And if you believe in yourself, I know that sounds cheesy, but if you do, if you believe in it and you believe in yourself and your power, you can absolutely create those miracles and changes that you need to. This is a nice, ooh, I'm going to get chills, Scorpio. 2 of Cups on top of that Magician. Look at that. So there it is. There it is. Very much about the belief that yes, you can transform the relationship. You can heal the relationship if that's what's needed. there's definitely the ability to heal and create and manifest a new reality. For those Scorpios that are either been in conflict with someone or have been on the outs with someone, this reading is even more powerful because this is about reconciliation. This is about, healing something that maybe was not going the greatest. And look at what comes out at the end of the week. Ah! 10 of Pentacles. Scorpio. Excellent outcome. Everything being better, grounded, balanced, stable, feeling good in the home, relationship going better, financial security, peace and contentment. You have got the ability to turn this around. You do. You've got the ability to turn anything that hadn't been going the way you like in love. You've got the ability to help turn this mess around. So nice. Oh my gosh. This doesn't get better. Look at this. Ace of Cups on top of the 10 of Pentacles, Scorpio. Huge blessings of love, romance, spiritual understanding, awareness, and abundance on top of this. I want this reading. Who wouldn't? King of Wands on the bottom. Yes, going after and getting what you want. There's some Aries energy. There's some of that fire we're talking about. Don't let anything discourage you. If this is, a situation you want to heal, you can heal it. You can have this new beginning. Look at that 2 of Wands. Oh my goodness. This is intense. So intense, Scorpio. But awesome. Like, this is one of the most awesome readings. All right, let's get into an affirmation for you, Scorpio. I can't imagine it getting any better. Coming out of old confusion, coming out of overthinking, changing it, transforming it. Oh my goodness, coming out better than ever. Look at this. Happy love. Scorpio. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. This is amazing. I know. Yeah, Moonchild, we said it was going to be an extra fiery night, and it has been. Oh my word. Oh my word. Dang. I'm blown away by that Scorpio read. That's oof, very, very nice. So nice. All right, let's get into our final fire sign of the night. Final fire sign of the night is our Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got for you, my Saggies. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius, your constellation has been starting to rise early in the morning, late at night. I'm starting to see old Sagittarius starting to peek up over the horizon once again. So I'm very excited to see that. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we've got for you in your love life this week. Love and romance. What's coming through for my Sagittarians, please? Show us whatever they need to know. Dear angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, what do they need to know for their highest good when it comes to their love and romance life? Please show us Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Freedom. Oh, beautiful. Sagittarius, we've got the card of freedom. You know, this freedom card actually reminds me a little bit of that 8 of Swords, where it really is about self-liberation and freedom. Stopping overthinking, stopping over worrying or over analyzing, beating yourself up too much about something, and those bars, those, the cage, that you may have been felt held in, melting away around you. So more freedom in a relationship. For you, this could be freedom from a negative relationship, something that you'd been needing to really clear or get rid of or move away from, and finally doing it. This could also be, being in a relationship or finding somebody this week that really allows you the freedom to truly be yourself. Very, very important. So let's get into our tarot for you, Sagittarius. Let's get 3 to start from the Angel Wisdom deck. Let's see what we've got. Nice. Oh my goodness. Starting out positive and very powerful. Look at this. We're starting out with the Star card. So, you know, to me, this is a very strong card of healing again and liberation and freedom. This is Aquarius power card in the tarot, in the major arcana. So to me, yeah, it is about liberation and personal freedom. It's also about the potential of your wishes and dreams to become manifest, to become reality. It's actually one of the most positive cards. This and the Sun, to me, are the most positive cards in the major arcana, or in the whole tarot, really. So have faith that the future is bright. This is dreams coming true, positive changes that bring ends to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. So you may be feeling that you've already cleared a lot of that energy, or this may be a week where it's like, wow, I finally start to see the glimmer. I finally start to see that, you know, these challenges that I've been going through in life are coming to a conclusion, that my wishes are coming true, that my dreams are in sight, all of that good stuff. It's a balancing card. Ooh, Sagittarius! Could be a little bit of reconciliation as well with the Six of Cups, because to me, this is definitely a card of, you know, people coming back, nostalgic memories of when times were good, when things were really nice here. Oh my goodness, a Sagittarius, they may be dreaming of you, you may be dreaming of them. Could be an Aquarius, could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but overall, that's a very nice energy. In the beginning, in the middle, look at this, we've got a renewal card, the Judgment card. So again, we have a kind of returning energy. This is the Pluto rulership. So to me, this Judgment card is the higher vibration of the Death card. It really is. This is the resurrection, the rebirth, the phoenix from the ashes, something returning into your life in a very positive and powerful new way. Again, reviewing the past with compassion, time to head in a new direction. There's a lot of freedom here. A lot of my Sagittarians, this is a week of emotional release, of emotional letting go of something that had been really holding you back. And something big rebirthing. Scorpio energy on that renewal card there. Holy cow. This is a power. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We've got the Death card. We got the Judgment card. Did I just say that the Judgment card is the higher vibration of the Death card? Scorpio, Pluto. Pluto rules Scorpio. Death, transformation, rebirth. The sun is rising in the distance. The white flower of innocence and new beginnings. Look at that. Look at that. There could be something very powerful passing away this week, you know, and it could be as dramatic as an old relationship. It could be as, you know, as more, you know, it could be more subtle, like, you know, just the old thoughts, the old ideas that have kept you feeling trapped and stuck. But this is beautiful. This is really intense. New beginnings. It's a new beginnings. At the end of this week, look at this. Two of Wands. This is all about those new doors being open. Sometimes you're doing it by yourself. Sometimes you're doing it with a partner. Many times it could be a choice. Door number 1, door number 2. Yeah. But it is about taking the next steps. New choices. Fire energy. It's Aries energy on that Two of Wands. So, you know, this is like, I just feel like there's some kind of breaking free of something. Hopes and dreams returning. Sometimes this could be somebody from your past returning to Sagittarius. Very possible. But there's some kind of major transformation and rebirth going on in the middle of this week. Woof. And this, you know, it's like if this doesn't all happen within 1 week, it's okay. Like this is a powerful read. This could take more than a week to manifest it all, you know. But that's definitely what you're being put on notice for here. And the Three of Cups is something that makes you happy. It's a new beginning that just makes you feel good, makes you feel better, brings a good celebratory energy back to the surface. It's especially if you've been feeling trapped and down for a little while, Saggy, you know. Look at this. Look at our chariot on the bottom. Like I said, this is moving forward. This is victory, success, blending those two emotions together. The black and white energy, divine masculine, divine feminine. A lot of it, you don't need to chase it down. And that's important, you know, because Sagittarians, you tend to chase things down. But the Three of Wands is just telling me, you know, hang out. Don't worry too much this week. Let the ships come to you. You've put your energy out there. You've put your good intentions out there. The people that are meant for you will always come to you. That's what I always say in relationship readings or, you know, relationship advice at all. I give this my own, I give myself my own advice. You know, it's like the people that, the one that's really meant to be with you, or the ones that are really meant to be with you, are really, they're going to find their way back to you. They will. They absolutely will. You don't need to worry. You don't need to fret. You can't screw that up. You can't screw up what's destined to be yours and who's destined to be with you. You know, and I honestly feel like a lot of the time, if we pray for someone to return or we want something, you know, in our life and we just don't get it and we never get it, it means the spirit was protecting us. Trust me. There's people in my past that I thought, oh, I wanted them with all my heart. And now I look back and I'm like, damn, I'm glad I didn't get them. It sucked while it was happening, but now I'm like, oh man, Spirit, you helped me dodge a bullet. All right, Sagittarius, let's get an affirmation on this reading. This is a great one, though. I love this for you. Power symbol. Take back your power, Saggies. I will say, cleanse, purify, protect the physical body, empower yourself. Oh, very nice. Because, you know, when you're coming from that place of power and feeling good, everything sort of opens up before you. Yes, it does. Nice reading. Really nice. There goes my star card. And my renewal card. Flip, flip. Let me make sure I got them all. Yep, they're all there. All right. When my cards go flying off like that, it reminded me of something funny. It reminded me of this time that I was working, doing readings in a metaphysical bookstore. And I swear to goodness, one day this lady came in and she had this crazy little kid with her and wanted me to do a reading for her. And I was just like, why are you going to bring your crazy, like, tantrum screaming 2-year-old here to do a reading? So they sit down, and of course, like, it didn't work out. Like it was insane. You know, it's like she had to leave early because the kid was insane and freaking out. And the kid was like getting into my card decks and all that stuff. And I was trying to just be chill with it and laugh it off and be like, oh yeah, haha, you know, it's fine. But like afterwards, I was like, that little brat took a couple of my freaking cards. Like I looked through my deck and I'm like, he took the 7 of Wands and like, I was like, that little brat, he took off with my cards. That was a day. That was a day. I was like, okay, I guess I gotta buy a new deck now. All right. Darn kids running around with a couple tarot cards in his pocket. Unbelievable, the things that happen. Once I had this old man come in for a reading. It was kind of funny being an old man. You'd think he'd be more chilled out, but like, he came in and like I started doing the reading and immediately he got mad. He was like, you're not telling me what I need to know. I'm like, give me a second. He got all mad. I was like, what the heck? I was like, get out of here. Get out. I was like, tell him to give you a refund. I'm not talking to you. I'm not gonna do a reading for somebody who gets mad at me as soon as I sit down. Yeah, I've seen some things. I've been doing readings over 20 years, so it's like I've seen my share. I need to just write these stories down. I need to write them down at some point. because there's some funny people and some funny situations out there. Yeah, don't wake the dragon. I'll be pretty chill with somebody, but they kick at me enough. I'm just like, no. Yeah, it's so true, Lori. Oh my gosh. You know, my other, career, has been being a performing musician. I sing, I play the harp, do music, and so yeah, I think the people are even, I don't know if they're weirder in the music world, but they're definitely on that kind of level where they'll just do strange stuff. I once was playing a show and this dude just like got on the stage and picked up my guitar and started playing it. I'm like, who are you? Why are you here? Yeah. Yeah. No, there's strange stuff. Strange stuff. People, well, I think anytime you do something in the public, people think they know you. They think they know you. Like, they don't know you. Not really. They know, like, the service that you're performing, whether you're doing readings, whether you're doing performing music. But they don't, like, know you, and they think they do. And so they'll, like, come at you, and you're just like, hey! Hey! Yeah, Jesse, that was pretty audacious, that guy. I think he looked like a leprechaun, so I just let it slide. I was like, he's just like a little leprechaun. Once I was, you remember the old Borders bookstores? Once I was playing music in their cafe, and I did a lot of them because there were a ton of those stores at the time, and they all did music. They all set up live music in their cafes. It was actually a really great gig because you could, they would pay you to play there, and you could bring your CDs and sell them. So, people would give you tips. You do really well in those old Borders bookstore cafes. And I will never forget one time while I was playing the store was robbed. I'm like sitting there like playing this peaceful harp music and singing like these Celtic songs, and like these three guys like run through the cafe off to the side, and they were like loaded down with stuff, and the alarms went off and they called the cops. It was so funny. And I didn't even miss a beat. I just kept playing. I was like, okay, that's happening. And people were like, what did you think? I was like, well, I guess, I wasn't really worried about it. I was just going to keep playing, but it really was kind of surreal. It was really surreal, like playing the harp and this peaceful music, and there's like a robbery going on. Like, it's just another day. Yeah, I've seen some stuff, y'all. That's why I'm at fine entertainment. I'd be like, come to my Celtic music event now with active robberies. I don't really care. As long as they paid for my CD, I don't mind. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, it's the world. And oh my gosh, I have musician friends that have even funnier stories than me, for sure. Like it's actually hilarious. It's good memories. Good memories. Good times. Strange times, good times. I'm sure I'll be having more because I'm getting back into music production soon, and I don't know if that will translate to live shows or not, but if it does, I will continue writing down funny stories. I shall. I absolutely shall. So, but I've met some great people along the way too. No doubt about that. I've met some wonderful, really cool people along the way. That's no doubt. You get your weirdos. There's weirdos in every group, but I have met some awesome people as well. That is for sure. I'm grateful for those. Oh, thanks, Lori. Yeah. I have CDs available. So I've always, sometimes when I do over my Celtic season readings, I always do a song. Like I'll always perform a song. Yeah. So I do have CDs. That is me with one of my harps. There's me with another one of my harps. So I always mention, like, if anyone's interested in purchasing my music, I do have, you know, you can PayPal to me, any donation that's between 15 and 20 bucks. If you just make a note, tell me you want one of my CDs, I will send it to you. Yes. And I have this one. This one is called Verticordia. That's the newest one I have. This is beautiful. This is like a lot of my favorite stuff. It's harp, piano, guitar, vocals. I sing. There's some Gaelic in there because I sing in Gaelic too. I also have a really beautiful winter album that's like a non-Christmas album. It's really appropriate. Like you could listen to it anytime, but it's also really pretty. It's soothing music. It's kind of folk Celtic. Yeah. Um, I've sold tons of them. You know, I stand behind my stuff. I stand behind my stuff. You will like it. You will enjoy it. If you like things like Lorena McKennitt, Enya, Clannad, you know, that kind of vibe, it's very much that. Yeah. It's that total spirit of that. Yeah. Yeah. They're some of my favorites. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. So yeah, me too. It's, you know, I have a lot of Celtic, a lot of Irish, Scottish, um, yeah, a little bit of American Indian. You know, kind of the traditional mutt. Oh yeah, Mummer's Dance is beautiful. I love Lorena. Yeah, she's like my little Canadian harp gal. She's very much an inspiration for sure. But my first inspiration was really Enya, I have to say. And that's when I became aware, like when I was a teenager, when I started listening to her, I realized that you know, there were Celtic languages. It kind of blew my mind as a 14-year-old. I was like, what is this language? And so I started really studying Gaelic and getting into the music, and then I found her family's band, Clannad. I did end up meeting Enya's sister, Moya. That is the main singer for Clannad, and she was so nice. Oh my God, so sweet. Because she was doing a show when I was living in Portland, and I met her, and um, I got to give her one of my CDs, and I was like, you are like one of the reasons I do this. Like this, you know, when you get to meet one of your personal heroes. Yeah, see, Enya, her whole family came from a Gaeltacht, which is an Irish-speaking section of Ireland. And so, you know, Irish was the first language and English was the second language. Yeah. And so, it's really cool. Like, when I get into something, I get into it, like, all the way. I have to, like, learn everything I can about it. And so, yeah, no, that music's been a big part of my life. I've performed so many shows, I couldn't even tell you how many. Um, yeah, it's a big deal to me. Yeah. So, all right, guys, it's Capricorn time, right? We're right at midnight now. We're gonna do the Capricorn. All right, my goats. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn this week in love and romance. I hope my Capricorn family is doing great out there and having a good week. We're definitely getting some fire lit up under our goaty rear ends because we are in Aries season. We are in Aries time. So Capricorn, just keep in mind, you know, that can create some pressure, some challenge for your sign. But at the same time, I still think it's quite a positive alignment for you. It can be because it's very motivating, and Capricorns love motivation. They really do. All right, so let's see. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what's going on for our Capricorns in love and romance. Show us whatever messages they need for their highest good when it comes to their love life. Ooh, yeah, nice. There's some peace and harmony coming in for Capricorn this week. Look at that. Always a welcome sight, especially when we're going through, like I said, all of this fire energy. So, you know, Capricorn, you might be like the eye of the storm this week. You know, there's a lot of intense energies with all that Aries flying around you, but you might be really coming to a peaceful place in your relationships. This might be really helping to balance some things out. So that's a great card to pull for peace and harmony being restored. Let's get some tarot messages on this for you. Let's see what love is coming out in these tarot cards for my Capricorns. We're going to use the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck first. Nice. Whoa, Capricorn, what a week. What a week. All major arcanas coming out here. Okay, so we are starting out with the Empress card. This is like flourishing love, creativity, nurturing a project, Capricorn. You might be starting a creative project this week or continuing one that you feel very strongly about. That's always what I feel the strongest with the Empress. This is a mothering energy. It's that divine nurturing energy. And it isn't just about nurturing children. It really is about nurturing everything in your life, including yourself. She is associated with Venus, so that Venus energy is very important. That's why she is a Libra and Taurus card, because Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. You could be working with those energies this week, but it is a week of action and movement, giving birth to your dreams, creative projects being successful, greater abundance, prosperity. Very nice. And look at this. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, the sun. I think you're getting the green light on something that it's time to really nurture something you love. I'm not talking about just regular old boring work. I'm talking about work that you truly love, projects that you truly love, things that you really want to be doing. The sun is the most positive card of the tarot next to the star. And so to me, this is beautiful. This is like you really being happy. This is like happiness, balance, groundedness returning, love energy returning. The middle of it. Look at our sun card coming out twice on this for Capricorn. Oh, my baby goats. And my big goats too. And every goat in between. What a week of super positivity. You might be feeling a lot of happiness returning to you in a way that you haven't in a long time, especially in the areas of love. Sun is a Leo ruled card. You could have a Leo energy going on, but this is a time of joy, success, brilliant epiphanies, magical opportunities, plans working out well, and just coming at life with a lot of gratitude, right? Lots of gratitude being expressed here. The sun is like innocence. It's the beginning of something new. And the Page of Swords is on top of the sun card here. So to me, this is really clearing your mind, because our pages are our messengers. Swords energy is the, energy of the air element, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And so I think positive new thoughts, positive new ideas, new information that makes you happy, communication that gives you a good feeling, and really being willing to see things in a new, happier, more optimistic way, Capricorn, because let me get on you for a minute. I can, because I'm a fellow Capricorn. We do tend to be gloomier. We do tend to be more pessimistic in our worldview. It's just kind of the way we're wired. So this week, it's like, it's saying, Capricorn, it's time to feel positive. It's time to feel up. You no longer have to feel so down and so worried and so pessimistic this week. Look at this. It just keeps coming. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, Capricorn. This is Jupiter energy. It's moving forward in your favor. Things coming out of stagnation, fresh new start, end of delays, unexpected progress, positive changes in your life. Could be travel plans, new vehicle, some way you're getting around more. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. This is a beautiful read. It's one of the nicest ones I've seen on a Fire Dragon Friday in a minute. And I will say too that your April reading was one of the nicest. It was really, really good. Your April overall reading for 2021. The Sun card was actually your outcome in that read. So Sun is factoring huge into Capricorn's life right now. And look at that King of Wands. Very positive. Aries energy. This is really getting what you want, going after what you want, feeling empowered, feeling fired up. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, Capricorn. This is beautiful, positive, powerful love, blessings from Spirit on your life. And the Tower, look at this. And because all these other cards are so positive, to me, this feels like the positive incarnation of the Tower. This is Mars energy, and we are in Mars Aries season. To me, this is knocking down all those old crappy energies, crappy vestiges of old relationship energy. If you're with somebody already, this could be really letting go of whatever wasn't working in the relationship and things are starting to get rebuilt. If this is you clearing out just completely from an old negative or toxic relationship, you're going to feel so much better this week. Peace returning, peace being restored, happiness, optimism, you working on something that you really love. Sun card out on here twice. Powerful positive reading for my Capricorns. I absolutely love to see it. So let's get into an affirmation for you on this. Ooh, yeah. Capricorn, it's that goddess energy this week for you. Healing feminine energy, whether you align masculine or more feminine, there's this goddess energy, divine goddess energy being healed. You know our Empress is our goddess. Yeah, she's that divine goddess energy. So I feel like you're really stepping back into your power. For those of you that align as divine feminine, whoo, powerful week. But we got a lot of powerful masculine because we got that sun, we got that King of Wands. So we got a nice, very dynamic, very powerful masculine feminine balance here. Nice, Capricorn, so nice. I'm very happy for this reading. Yeah. Oh my goodness. On the bottom, we had that transformation too. I really feel like Capricorn, it's like something's transforming big for you. Not just in love, but just overall this week. Overall this week, I feel like it's this big transformation. It's like you're letting go a lot of negativity and moving into a positive place. I would say that, you know, if you've let go of certain people or certain situations, you know, recently or even in the past, it was for a good reason. It was for a real good reason. Aquarius, let's see what we've got for you, my Aquarians. I hope you all are doing awesome out there. Aquarius, I actually really like this season for you of Aries. I think that there's a lot of good dynamic. Venus is in a good alignment to your sign. Mars is in a good alignment to your sign. So I'm really liking the energy that you're receiving from that this week. Let's see what we've got, Aquarians. Let's see what we've got in your love and romance life coming up for this week ahead. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, show us what Aquarius needs to know in their love and romance life for their highest good. Thank you so much for your help as always. I like it. Aquarius, inspiration. Inspirational energy is coming through for Aquarius. And this could be, you know, look at that. Look at that. There is that spark of light. And, you know, I always say that Aries is like the spark. They're the spark of light in the darkness because they are that initiation. They're the beginning of powerful new energy. And so you may be getting very inspired this week. You know, if you're in a love relationship, your partner may be inspiring you quite a lot and vice versa. Or you're connecting with somebody new this week that inspires you greatly. Very nice. That creative spark. Lighten a candle in the darkness, right? You know, that old saying about better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. I feel that energy for you this week, Aquarius. So let's get into your tarot messages. We're going to pull 3 to start from the Angel Wisdom deck. Please show us Aquarius love life, guys. Aquarius, it's time to be very open and honest. It's time to let this guy go. If you've got someone like that in your life, if you have anyone around you that's an energy thief, narcissist, energy vampire, you know those kind of people. 7 of Swordsers. They're the ones that steal other people's energy because they don't have enough for themselves. So when it comes to your inspirational light, Aquarius, you know, that kind of thing can attract all kinds of people, good, bad, and otherwise. And so if you've been attracting anyone that you don't feel good about, it's time to distance from that in a big, big way. So let's get a clarifier. Why is the 7 of Swords coming in here for Aquarius? Let's see what's going on there. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're attracted to your work. They're attracted to your work, Aquarius. So be very careful about, especially dynamics in the workspace. I know this is a love read, but this is like a real message coming through for some of you that you need to know. You know, there could be power struggles or people that are going around behind your back, gossiping about you, saying things that just flat out aren't true. You know, and you've been very dedicated. You know, it's like here you are working hard, doing your thing. So, you know, just be careful to keep that energy outside of yourself and focus on what's really important to you. You do have this Page of Swords, so I do feel like there's going to be messages coming in, and you know Page of Swords can be a little gossipy. It can be. So you might be dealing with some gossipy people this week, you know, or information reaching you and you're saying, that's not even true, or that's not even right. And, you know, to me, sometimes it's best just to ignore it because, you know, you don't want to feed the fire. You don't want to feed the fire. And you are burning very bright this week. You are that inspirational figure. And so, you know, the way that you handle somebody being dishonest or not open about you is really important. On the more positive side of this card, this to me is new information coming in, new thoughts, new ideas, new epiphanies, new breakthroughs. And you might be dealing with a fellow air sign. You might be dealing with a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It can be those brilliant insights and those exciting intellectual challenges. So let's get a clarifier. What's our Page of Swords all about here for Aquarius? Two of Pentacles. So balance the information that you get. And when it comes to your love life this week, Aquarius, don't believe everything that you hear. I'm just getting that like big time for Aquarius. It's like if somebody says something negative about your love interest or your person or even your friends, just be like, you know what? I'm not just going to believe some Yahoo who's telling me something bad about my person. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to balance this action out because the Two of Pentacles is about having a nice, balanced approach to life and love and the mind. Yeah, it's also bringing greater joy. Four of Cups, Aquarius. It's time to get out of any place of complacency, overthinking, over focusing on only one thing, and start to notice the divine opportunities that are coming to you. That's a big one. That's a really big one this week. So let's see what comes up to clarify this one. Wow. Aquarius, you're getting ready to have a little fire lit under you. You are. Look at this Tower card on top of that Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups can be those daily distractions, getting lost in our own mind, only focusing on the things that aren't going right. So this is really saying it's time to shake you and rock you out of that feeling. It's time to get you moving to a more positive place. This is going to have a very positive and profound transforming effect on your relationships. You might be kind of frustrated. You know, for those of my Aquarians out there that are in like a long distance relationship, or, you know, you're trying to work on a reconciliation or something like that where you're separated, you know, you might be just so focused on it and it's just not making you happy. So it's time to look at things from a different perspective, and it's time to take some action around it and on it. Underneath we have the Moon. So, you know, to me, this could be that potential confusion. You've been going through this. You've been going through some confusion. You've been going through some delays. The Moon card is very powerful because it tells you to listen to your intuition, listen to your perceptions, Aquarius, very much. Get in touch with who you are, because you'll see the way, you'll see the clarity by feeling this out. You really will. Overthinking it isn't going to do it this week, and you are a sign that tends to overthink. Don't give in to worries. Don't give in to fears and doubts this week. They may come up. They may come up, but look at this. You got your Lovers card here on the bottom. I do feel like everything will be well in your relationships, but overall, Aquarius, this is a week where I would not entertain or allow people who are either, you know, got an ulterior motive, they're trying to cause drama or chaos in your garden. Stay focused on your work. Don't deal with those folks. It may just be a week where, you know, you say, I'm not going to pick up the phone for just anybody. I'm going to focus on what I'm doing. I'm going to stay balanced in myself And I'm going to take action on anything that I need to take action on instead of just sitting here worrying and focusing on what's not going right. So this is beautiful. I mean, the moon with the lovers is very romantic. It's a very romantic pairing because the Pisces energy is so sweet, romantic, compassionate. You might have somebody in your life that has some of that Pisces energy or influence, right? You know, very like loving, spiritual, psychic kind of person that you really connect with on that nice soul level. So let's get into your affirmations, Aquarius. This was a very interesting reading. Very unique. This was probably, not a surprise, the most unique reading of the evening. Aquarius, you are my unique sign. You are my little rebels. So Aquarius, you're going to be a little different. Let's get into some last thoughts on this. Oh, I like that. Breaking bad habits. Aquarius, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, letting go of vices. Oh my goodness. Aquarius. That is a nice card. Look at the symbol. You can write that down or draw that in your journal. That little symbol. That's a, you know, these are magical symbols that help encourage what the card is about. So, ending a bad habit, and this could be about, oh, you know, giving your energy away to negative people, giving your energy and time away to, you know, energy vampires or narcissists that don't deserve your time and energy. I'm really getting that here, right? You know, this card like ties this whole reading together. It really does. Getting rid of the bad habits. This is awesome. This is awesome. It all makes sense now. This is all making sense. Anything that you worry about too much, things that let you that get you down, over analyzing things or brooding on something, instead it's about changing it up in a real powerful way and taking positive affirmative action. Yeah, get rid of the narcissist, get rid of the energy thieves this week, Aquarius, because they, you know, they may have a direct impact on the health and happiness not only of your own, you know, mind and own self, but also your love relationships. Yeah, I feel like I need a drink of water after that. I really do. Like, I was like that hit us all with a bunch of knowledge. That's beautiful. Wow. This is a powerful week for you, Aquarius. I feel like this is some pivotal, like, inner work. Changing up that social circle. And thank you so much, Lori. Thank you for that blessing. That's so sweet and generous of you. I am a Venus in Pisces, too. I saw that. I saw you mention that. And, yeah, I've definitely fallen prey to that in my life. More than once. Oh, yeah. Those narcissists, they like to come around. They like to come around, don't they? They always want to bite. Isn't, you know, you had that inspiration card on that reading, Aquarius, and I was going to say, you know, the brighter your light shines, it's going to attract good people, but it's also going to attract a lot of bugs. You know, you got to have a good bug light to zap those little buggers. Zip, 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 zip. Thank you, Ms. Mindful, again for that, for your donation tonight, and thank you as always for your wonderful energy in the chat. I appreciate you so much. Yes. All right, we're gonna wrap up our evening with our final, but certainly not last but not least sign of the zodiac, my beautiful Pisces. I love you, Pisces. I resonate strong for Pisces because I got my Venus in Pisces. Got a lot of Pisces energy in my chart. It's, you know, it can be simultaneously a feeling of a blessing and a curse because Pisces is so sensitive, but it's also very psychic and musical. So, baby shark, do 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 do. Yep, let's get into our baby shark reading. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have for you, my darlings, in love, relationship energies coming through for this week ahead. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Pisces in their love and romance life ahead this week. Show us whatever they need to know for their highest good and information. Thank you as always. Life purpose. Oh, I like this card. All right, Pisces. So, this is really a beautiful week of, assessment, looking at the whole picture, looking at the big picture, especially when it comes to your love and relationships and to your life in general, your life purpose, your life mission. Really balancing that along with your relationships and the kind of energies that you have going on. It's like, how do your relationships benefit your life purpose? How does your life purpose benefit your relationship? So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got coming in for the first three cards. We're going to start out Pisces. Ooh, I like this. Pisces, I would say I feel like you've had a lot of challenging readings lately, like especially with love. There have been a lot of challenges for my Pisces. We're starting out with the Four of Wands. So I do feel like, not surprisingly, a lot of my fishies out there are dealing with, a soulmate, twin flame, very strong kind of, spiritually connected love partner. And that is definitely at, the forefront of your mind. This Four of Wands is such a nice card, though. It's really about things getting better. It's about having a happy home, more to celebrate, peace and contentment, returning and coming into your love life. So let's get into a clarifier for that card. Show us a little bit more about this for Pisces, please. And the Magician. Wow, guys. So to me, this is really about manifesting greater peace, harmony, happiness, contentment. Maybe this is finding a way, especially like if you're in a separation or a long distance relationship. This may be like really finding a way for y'all to have a life together, to be living together, and not being so far apart, or just creating those, opportunities for more closeness and a greater bond, and, just happy times together. Geez, just happier times, because the Magician is all about bringing together all of our gifts, our talents, our resources, and creating something fresh and brand new. In the center, we have our Page of Cups. And so Pisces, I love this card for you. It's a very Pisces energy. It really is the messages of love, romance, communication on that gentle level. Many times this card is associated with apologies being received or given, back and forth, having those very, beautiful heart to hearts. It's sensitive, open-hearted energy. We've even got our mermaid. We've even got our mermaid on this card. So it really is about that. Pages are our messengers, and the cups are, the element of the heart, of the emotions. Could be a romantic encounter. And I think it's like this is moving forward very strongly in your direction. We've got this Knight of Wands. There's a couple ways that I could read this, because the Knight of Wands is our Sagittarius energy. So in some cases, Pisces, you might be dealing with someone that's too harsh, that just isn't right for you. And if they're not right for you, it's time to let them go. But I feel like this just has a positive energy to me. The Knight of Wands feels like this is like movement forward. It's like, maybe after being in some sort of, contemplation or stagnation for a little while, to me, it's like finally getting this back on track. Finally getting, to have that communication that you really crave, right? Having somebody kind of make the move towards you, or you making the move towards them, and it's positively received. At the end of this week, we have the Ego card. This is the same as the Devil card. It's Capricorn energy. And to me, I love the imagery of this, because it's breaking through the chains. Like, it's breaking through, anything that's inhibited your growth, your personal progress, anything that's kept you feeling stuck, right? It's the end of, old illusions, or the feeling of being trapped. Accepting responsibility for any situations on your side, and then making choices to support your path to happiness. It can also be the end of addictions or unhealthy habits. A lot of people fear that Devil card coming up, but I love him. I love my Devil card. The Capricorn energy is the Devil card, and the positive part of that is all about identifying anything that holds you back, keeps you in a rut or an unhealthy pattern, and making the choices to change it, doing the work that it takes to change it. So it's a very positive card. in a lot of ways. So let's get a clarifier. We got our 9 of Cups. And to me, yeah, this is all about anything that's blocked you from the path to your greater wish fulfillment, right? You might have been kind of like, you know, sitting in the timeout chair like this chick, you know, she got her arms full. She's like, when is this going to start moving, right? It's kind of like you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out your own way. This could also be, you know, the end of someone else being stuck. Could be the end of someone else being stuck in their ego or their bad habits or arrogance or whatever it is. Bottom of the deck, more Capricorn energy coming in with this Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, or have some Capricorn in your chart, because this to me is a queen of good boundaries, balanced, stable energy, somebody that's good with their work, good with their money, knows how to make sensible choices from a intuitive place. So very nice. I feel like you are making better choices for yourself. And look at that. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of these 2 decks. So to me, you are very focused on making good choices in your love life for the future. You know, it's interesting. You got a lot of Capricorn energy here. So to me, it's really about working through maybe some old difficult things, letting some old things go, because I really do feel like the potential for your happiness is here. The potential for healing, forgiveness, all of that is there. And it's happening on a very tangible, manifest, you know, reality level, because we have so much earth coming into this read. So let's get an affirmation for you, Pisces. This is a great reading for you this week. It feels better. It feels better. I'm glad to see it, because I know it's like the last couple of weeks I felt like your energy's been a bit heavy. It's been a bit heavy in the reads. I feel you shifting out of that heaviness. Yeah, Felix Felicitas. Yes, look at that. So we have power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So better epiphanies, better revelations, opportunities to change your fate, change your fortune, change your destiny. Shift it on up, Pisces. Get out of that murky mire. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. Talk to your angels. Your life purpose is coming into view this week when it comes to love. Yeah, I like that. It's really nice. All right, my friends. All right, my dragons. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out with me through this late night tarot session. This was awesome. This was a great evening. Thank you, everybody, so much for those of my moderators, to Eric, Moonchild, all the mods that help me out with my lives. Thank you so much for those who were able to donate tonight. You are so helpful. You keep this channel running and moving, I tell you what. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone's energy and input. And as always, thank you. And I will be planning to be back here on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for our Spirit Animal Sunday. Thank you again, Colin, for that. But yeah, we will be back there with our spirit animals, and very excited to see what comes through. And that's going to be our not only is it Spirit Animal Sunday, it's also Easter Sunday. So you better believe I will be bringing my bunny rabbits onto the live stream for a little bit. I always joke that when you have pet bunnies, when you have bunnies in your house, it's like every day is Easter. Every day is Easter when you've got bunnies. So I'll definitely they'll be making an appearance for our spirit animal Easter Sunday this weekend. So they're very sweet. They're very, very sweet. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening and weekend, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care, y'all.